All right. Three, two, one.
Ah.
My time is I'm not timing is off. But we are back again. This is the Grateful Brothers Meetup. Four brothers that come together at least bi-weekly, all from different backgrounds, different walks of life, different areas of this nation. And we all met up a couple years ago at a wonderful business conference, and we've been connected ever since, doing the things that entrepreneurs do. We talk about it at the end of every week, the wins, the losses, and whatever we do, we always start with gratitude. But tonight, we close out also our 90s cartoon bracket. A little bit of brevity and a little bit of levity go a long way. And at the end of a good week, it's good to sit down with like minded brothers in a safe space, have words of encouragement, gratitude, and so forth. So that's who we are, and that's what we are going to be bringing to you tonight. And we hope that you subscribe and join us for future episodes. And also, let us know your comments, your suggestions, or what other topics you would like us to discuss. Because right here, we keep it real simple, we keep it real raw. But right now, we're going to start off with gratitude. And like we always do, I want to start off this time with my man Greg, because I know he had a fantastic week this week at Vid Summit. I know he's grateful for a lot. And we're just going to go around the horn just like we usually do. How's it going?
man, man, I when you want to talk about gratitude, my little extrovert ambivert battery is full, overflowing. I got to meet so many wonderful creators, and I thought I was just gonna see the same people from last year. It was so many new people in there, so many people doing so many cool things for YouTube, like literally turning on a camera and doing what they love, finding an audience that it fits, and then making a living. There's lawyers that are leaving their jobs, there's doctors that are leaving their jobs, and they're going on YouTube full time. There are people that are making content that they're just trashing businesses. There's people that are making content about flipping houses. There's real estate people leaving their jobs. Everyone is coming to the YouTube sphere, and it's different. That like Hollywood, when you get that fame, you kind of feel like you're separate from people and you're higher than.
Mhm.
I'm grateful that at Vid Summit, you are level playing field with the other creators, because all we did was pick up a camera and start recording our lives and our passions and solving problems on camera for people in creative ways. And like we're doing, right? Just four brothers talking about gratitude and then arguing about some cartoons. Like, who else is doing that? It's fun, it's easy, right? I got, to talk to some amazing creators I've been following for a while and thank them for um, their service and their gift to humanity. Chris Do was one of those. He's the creator of The Future, a channel where he teaches people how to be better leaders and business owners and salesmen and UX designers, and just teaches you how to charge what you're worth. You got Cody Sanchez, who teaches you how to flip boring businesses. She just opened an office in Austin. I didn't even know she was in Texas. Tom Bilyeu, I got him to agree to come on the podcast, told me to hit him on X. What? Impact Theory? Mr. Impact Theory himself? And all this came from volunteering. I didn't go as an attendee. I was grateful to go as a volunteer this time and be in the trenches with them, preparing an event of this magnitude. And just to know that I've got new nicknames, guys. I'm the pink suit guy now. Everyone recognizes me as the pink suit guy. So I'm just grateful. Human beings that are real, raw, down to earth, connected with others, empathy and service led, servant leadership. Getting out of their own way to step into a place where most people won't even go, so that they can change the world.
Hmm. Impactful, dude. I I'm glad you had that opportunity, and actually, it sparked in my mind the opportunity to volunteer at events like that. Because usually, just like you said, I usually go to events like that as an attendee, a paid registrant. But to be able to serve as someone who's like on the staff or on the workforce, I definitely want to do that. I'm start looking for that stuff in DC because I know there's a lot. But it was because I saw you doing that I thought of that idea. So glad to hear it, Greg. We're gonna move right along. Rod, you look ready and raring to go, man. I know you had a wonderful event at least last weekend. It's been almost a week now, but some big things have been happening, man. Talk to us, man. What you grateful for this week?
Yeah, big things always. I'm currently grateful for vision. I feel like is not just able to see things as they are, it's able to see things as they should be. It's able to take a negative situation and find the positive. It's able to, you know, forecast where you're going to be just by having the thought process to see it through. But more than anything, man, I'm absorbing everything around me almost like a sponge that got left outside in the rain, and it's filling me up to the point where I can squeeze a little bit of it out and fill somebody else's cup, you know. But the gratitude I have is because I can easily just go right back into his rain and get refilled.
Mhm.
And so that's what I find myself doing. Whether it be at an event, which I just came from today, learning how to master speaking better and get on stages and do things differently, or whether it's hosting my own event where I'm taking some of the things that I've learned and attained and like watching it change people's lives. And it didn't always have to be some major thing. Like I think we miss the ball when we focus on trying to do something big, when in reality it could just be a text message or a phone call or a hug or
Mhm.
a compliment. Like these little things that you can do for somebody else, I'm starting to see how my being on this earth is affecting other people in a positive
Mhm.
way. And for me, man, I tell people all the time, I'm just grateful somebody wants to listen to me.
Mm.
Mm,
So that's where I am this week.
that's good.
That's good, man. Reminds me of a conversation I believe I had with you a little bit earlier this week, John, where it was mentioned that other people notice our presence when we come into the room. There's a certain type
Mm,
of energy that we have that maybe we are not aware of. Not
hmm
everybody has it. So
hmm
just to have someone else acknowledge that within us, that's a blessing within itself. Because now we have the responsibility of what to do with that energy, what to do with that presence. I was taking, like you, Rod. I love taking communications classes now just to perfect my craft a little bit. And today's subject was particularly about body language. The type of posture that we walk into a room with is the immediate first impression. Usually, when people think of first impressions, think about what you're going to say, the candor that you have with somebody else, but it's visual first. People see you before you open your mouth. They can see you before you come, before you arrive into the conversation, and that says a lot about you, how you approach that. And I believe that every gentleman here has that certain type of swag, that certain type of presence when they enter into a room to make an impact for the better. And that's why the collaboration of us four is a very powerful thing, like Captain Planet. But we'll talk about that a bit later. Um, John, John, talk to me, man. How you feeling today? I already know where you coming from. But
Oh
let's
yeah, you could tell by my dusty shirt. We still grinding. That's what it is.
that's right.
Um, I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful to be here and be able to have good conversations. You guys know already my belief behind conversations, right? Um, but I want to bring it back to something that I mentioned the last time we got together, and it was based on obedience and how you live under an open heaven once you're obedient, right? So we tend to take some time because we think we know it, and we want to stay busy and we'll do these things or whatever the case is. But when we focus and we listen and we're still for a moment, and then we're obedient to that calling, whatever it is, our Father has a very interesting way of starting to make way, right? Everything just kind of like, I don't know if you guys remember the movie Bruce Almighty, in one scene where he goes like this and opens the traffic and then it says, it goes by. So
Yeah.
it's similar to that. The reason why I say that is because, as I mentioned that day, now it's like, it's so much where I don't feel overwhelmed, but I feel taxed, right? Similar to Rod. You see that? I see you, Rod. I see you.
Now I'm feeling overwhelmed by all this.
Goodness. Yeah, I know. I feel you. Listen, that's exactly what I'm talking about though, because we're doing so much, right? It's almost like it's our season. So we were obedient, we did the thing, and now all of a sudden we have opportunity, and they're coming, right? Like the floodgates are open. And I was kind of reflecting on this, especially this week, because this week has been a heavy week, meaning there's been so much to do and so much that I needed to get done. And then I got it. It's like something just said, okay, this is why you went through everything you did, so that you can have the fortitude necessary to be that guy. And for me, it was like, okay, I got it. And then I'll end it with this. So I'm grateful for that awareness, right? And that opportunity, obviously. And I'll end it with this. The last piece of reflection that I had was, okay, right now, I'm just expanding. We're blowing up. We're doing the thing. Everything seems perfect. Everything is perfect. Whether it's business, relationship, everything is great. So I thought about it. I said, okay, could it be that if we take who we are and how we react in our worst and in our best, and look at those two and say, okay, is this who I really want to be? Is that the best way to determine it? Not just the journey, but think about it. You're in your worst, like literally, yeah, down in the dumps, whatever the case is. How do you react there? And then when you're super successful, everything is going the way you wanted and blah, blah, how do you react there? And take those two examples and say, okay, today I'm proud of the decisions I made based off of those circumstances. For me, that question, that reflection right there changed everything. Because you have to have a level of humility in both. You got to be willing to ask for the help when you're down. You understand? And you can't ignore those that you can help when you're up. Like there's so much there. So, I just wanted to make sure that those are the things that I'm grateful for. Just the ability and the opportunity to be able to reflect on those things. So that's where I'm at.
So good.
That taps into what I was saying, John, like vision, having the ability to extract yourself and see these situations differently than what you would see them, if you were in it. So I love the fact that you brought up, like, what are you doing when things are low? What are you doing when things are high? Because most people just focus on the low point. Oh, how do you handle adversity? How do you handle pain? How do you handle? No. Also, how do you handle riches? How do you handle everything going your way? How do you handle not getting the big head? You know what I mean? And all of that good stuff. So both of them matter. I love that.
A wonderful concept that comes out of this that I've heard Rod mention. I've heard all three of you mention before, actually, was just that fact to step out of the circumstances that you're currently in, examine it, and then choose your behavior, choose your reaction based on that view of stepping back. Rod, I heard you mention it before, where you were in a serious situation and you were able to step outside of it, look at it and say, I choose not to react this way, but this way, something different, something which you wouldn't usually do. And I've immersed myself recently, as you guys know, into the belief that everybody is living out their personal story. It's not just a life that we've been given, which is just a tremendous blessing, but everything that has made us up until this point and everything that is possible to occur is all intertwined in our wonderful story. And the grand architect of our story, of course, is our Father in heaven. So whenever I'm in a position, whether it be at the top of the mountain or at the bottom of the valley, I tried to put myself in that third person view and kind of like Shawshank Redemption that thing and put a little more Freeman narration to it. At this point, Brad felt alone, but he chose to do the right thing after all. Just put a little bit of that spin on it. And what happens is, whatever circumstance that you're in the midst of that may seem a little bit heavy actually gets lighter just because of that perspective. It's really amazing how it transpires. Before we turned on the cameras, I was telling the gentleman who see through me like a glass window when my energy is not high. I can't seem to hide it from these gentlemen, but my energy was low. And it wasn't because I was ungrateful, but it was because of the fact that a good friend of mine lost his mother to cancer. And I attended his mom's funeral today. And a lot of things were said, of course, loving things, these memories about a woman that I had only met one time. But when you hear other people share perspectives of how people impacted them who are no longer here, it causes you to have a deeper appreciation for those who are still here. And
Yeah.
it makes you want to go and express to them how you feel while they're still here, no matter who they are, whether they be family members, friends, or just acquaintances. It re-underlines the importance of the connection that we all share.
Mhm.
Because in truth, these three brothers are playing a part in my story, just as I'm playing a part in theirs. And I would never want to be intertwined in anybody's story without leaving a positive impact or telling these brothers, I'm proud of you guys. I love you guys. You guys, I don't know where I would be without this type of group. These types of things need to be said. So
Yeah.
think about that when you're in your own circles, your own family members. These disputes, whatever grudges, whatever things that may tick you off that the other person might not even be aware of, let them go. Because all they're going to be to you is just as poison. They're going to poison your soul. And you don't want that because what if they're gone tomorrow? And
Mhm.
we're reminded of that. So, but yeah, I'm grateful, man. Got a chance to do some voiceover work this week. Got some other opportunities for some more education in my craft this week. And yeah, man, it seems amidst I live in the nation's capital in the DMV area, and everybody around here knows that it's kind of crazy because the government has been shut down for at least a week now, and there's a bunch of wild stuff happening within the city. We already know the National Guard and armed troops are patrolling the streets and so forth, but there are a lot of people who are uncertain how they're going to get their next check.
Mhm.
Contractors, for instance, who are funded by the government. With that stuff cut off, we have a large percentage of the private sector who is now going to be unemployed. You also have private businesses within the city, and then those in the federal workforce who don't have jobs. People don't have backup plans. And in the midst of such circumstances, I can only sit here in gratitude at the fact
Mhm.
that the Father's been leading me this entire time to where I have perfect peace about whatever may occur. I have opportunities happening. I'm not entirely sure what will come, but my trust is in Him. So,
Man, that's good. I have to hit on that really quick because you brought it up. If anybody's listening to this and they are feeling unsure, they don't know which direction they're going to go in. They either lost their job or they fear losing their job, or they're in a job that they just don't like. Take time with that, sit with it, strategize, think through it, pray about it,
mm,
put energy into it so that you're not just out here winging it and just trying to go to the next thing that's going to give you a check, because that's not necessarily your purpose. And you might say, well, I don't know my purpose. That's the point with sitting with it and praying about it and strategizing around it. Because within that, at a minimum, you'll begin the groundwork necessary to build the skyscraper that's attached to your purpose, because you can't build a skyscraper on a hill without first flattening the land, digging a little deeper, setting some foundation. So that's the work that's necessary to get to a place where you finally can see and begin to tap into who it is you truly are, your identity, but also who God made you to be and who you can help other people with by being that person.
mm.
It's a process, man. It ain't gonna happen overnight. Everybody just want the code. Like, hey man, just tell me exactly what I gotta do. It doesn't work that way.
You gotta lace up your boots. So you
It does
can
not work that way.
you start definitely. I agree 1,000%, Rod. You got to start with just sitting, praying about it. Getting yourself kind of centered, if you would, and trying to understand. Okay, not necessarily what happened, but who you are in that moment, because one of the things that happens is your emotional state is in shock because now everything has changed. So you got to sit with that for a second. However, the only thing that I would say is don't sit with it too long, because a lot of people go into this analysis paralysis type of situation where they're processing. Oh, I could try this, I could do that. And then they get too busy just for the sake of being busy. Try something, take a step forward, and just keep pushing through. Take the next step. If you find yourself cycling through or like a hamster, like in a hamster wheel type of thing, it's okay for you to stop for a second. Get off of that and then just keep going again. And the last thing I'll say is, if you feel peace about the action you're taking, that's the right action. But if there's something uneasy about it, and I'm not talking about feeling uncomfortable, because you need to be comfortable in uncomfortable positions in order to be successful. It's not what I'm saying. You'll know, because there's this feeling of unease when you're doing something that tells you, hey, this is not it. Don't do that. So yeah, I'm with you.
That's good.
Powerful stuff, man. Crystal Brown had jumped into the chat and she had was agreeing with what Rod had said. I'm just now learning about highlights just to keep it all the way 100. But thank you, Greg, for showing me that. We're glad to have you with us, Crystal. Share this link, bring a couple other people in. It's going to be a very, very good conversation, just as it usually is. But yeah. So we talk about gratitude, talk about our wins and the things we're looking forward to this week. Moving and transitioning from that, I know that there is a bracket or something that needs to be satisfied tonight. And in addition to that, the decision also needs to be made what we're going to do next. What is the competition going to be? I know last time we met, we discussed something about jingles, the tunes associated with these type of cartoons that we have for the 90s bracket. But then outside of that, we either came down to, I believe the suggestions were either sitcoms, like real life, so they're not cartoons, like Cosby's and so forth, or music. So we definitely want to get your comments from those who are attending the stream to let us know which one that you're leaning towards more, and that's what we'll have in our next episode. But if no one else has anything else to share, we can transition over to that right now. Rod is ready. We can pull it up.
I'll say this as we're transitioning. Let's do both. And you have to enjoy where you're at on the way to where you're going. Some of us are destination junkies. We just want to get to the thing. Listen, I went and delivered some tea boxes. I stopped off at Dr. Sydney Watson's house. She hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. She has this tea brand, and she was donating a bunch of tea for the swag bags. And we got to talking, and she said, I did all this to get to the 1 million subscribers. And I got there, and I was like, this is it? Like, what do you do to top it once you get to 1 million? You got to get to 10 million. You get there, you got to get to 100 million, right? Like, you're always going to be chasing a destination, and the truth is there is no destination. It's the grave, right? It's what happens after the grave. It's not that elusive American dream or $1 million in the bank or $1 billion in the bank or $1 trillion of assets. Like, nobody cares. It's all about the journey and who it makes you on the way. Becoming the person for whom it can work. Right? The work works on us until we become the kind of person for whom it can work. But it's the process of becoming that makes that whole journey worth it.
That's good.
Well said, man.
Great.
Are we still passing around the robe thing?
See?
Yeah, Greg. Greg tried to slip that in there because we forgot about the robe. He's like, I'm gonna go ahead and get the robe while they not
exactly.
He got it.
He got it. Hey, man, I can't take that away from that. That's real.
He got it.
I heard Will Smith say he was on Drink Champs. He said something similar. He was like, you can get to the top of the mountain, have the millions, and reach like a same pivotal point that you'd reach at rock bottom, like that same emptiness. So I was like, if you get it here and you get it there, then what's this whole thing about? And it's about the process, about that journey, man. So yeah, definitely appreciate it. That's good stuff, Greg.
Man, I appreciate
it. Really quick, we got a comment from Tiff saying that there are 2 links showing us live. And the previous one is more than likely last week's episode, because she's like, I saw this. This sounds familiar. So while we're doing this, if we could cut that other link out or make it unlisted for the moment, that'll be great.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Kristen,
I'll
welcome.
look
Let
into
me
that, right?
let me drop. I don't.
The correct link should be
Well, let's figure it out in the back end.
Oh, you
Let's
know,
okay.
it
get to the
probably
bracket. You know,
it's
when
probably
you
that
have a
other
moment.
post I did. Let me just delete that one. Just
Okay.
yeah, they're probably watching a replay. Okay, cool. Catch up.
We got 80 people on the replay. Great job.
Hey, look, we want people to catch the replay too, man. Just get caught up. So,
This is a
but
good
tonight
point.
we live. Tonight we live, man.
Yeah.
And we got probably the. let me see
This
who
isn't
this is.
even there's no competition here. Are you serious? Did you see the 4? Stop it.
Hey, this is still a live bracket. They still have to compete. This is why they play the game. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
let's go with some ground rules. Number one, wipe out of your mind what you already have, and let's collectively open our
Mhm.
thoughts a bit, right? To hear what our compadres have to say about these different cartoons, because it may be something to tweak you a little bit differently,
Yeah.
Okay.
And we
Okay.
got the live audience too. They do count.
Okay. All right. I'll keep an open mind. All right.
All right. So I guess I'm gonna be a participant in this. All right. If you wouldn't mind quarterbacking this thing as we
I
walk
got
through
you.
the brackets.
I got you. All right. So y'all see how far we've come. I mean, this first column here on the left shows you can probably barely see it because we've grayed out a few, but we eliminated some very good shows. So to get down to this final 4 from 16, because this is just the final 16. Final 8. This is not the whole thing. It means a lot to be in this final 4. So I'm gonna read off the top 4, and then we're gonna jump to the first bracket here. In my opinion, we should do the bottom bracket first. All right, and we'll get to the top bracket. But we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the top spot to be going against DuckTales. Oh,
I
Oh,
mean,
it's
and
so
then
I
hard.
mean,
below that in the bracket, we got Darkwing Duck versus Thundercats.
Oh boy.
Mm.
All right,
Oh
so
boy.
as I mentioned, I think I want to start with the bottom. So we're gonna go with you, John. We're gonna find out your thoughts on both of these
I'm just
cartoons.
saying, like, I don't know what kind of competition you think this is. I'm just saying.
Hey yo,
What
he
kind
had
of
this thing ready.
competition?
He had it ready. He had it ready.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Make
I
it make
I
sense.
wanted to get that ready, but I forgot. That's crazy. Oh my god.
If I find mine, because it's close in my office.
Y'all gonna make me run
Mhm.
upstairs. Oh my god, that's too funny.
I'm
I'm
so
trying to
sad
tell
I
you.
can't find mine.
I'm
All right,
You guys are slacking. I
but
see you guys are slacking.
hold up though, John. You jump into the last. We're gonna go with the first one first. Darkwing Duck versus Thundercats.
Oh
okay.
no. All day. Come on. Come on. We know what it is all day.
No,
You
we
need me to
don't.
say it?
We need
You
your
need me to
thought.
say it?
We need
Okay,
your thought.
okay.
Tell
Okay.
me
All right.
why we know
All
what
right.
it is.
Darkwing Duck was wonderful in reference to comedy relief. It was funny. It was great. But there was a different, like, man, Thundercats was just different because it kind of like, I wanted to be Lionel, like with the sword and the glove. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. The
It was
gauntlet.
different.
Yeah.
It was different. It was just, there was so much passion there for me. Like, and then so you guys know, but the audience doesn't know. So I grew up as an artist. I went to an art school, the whole 9 yards. Like literally, that's what I do. So for me, the artistry behind Thundercats was more impactful than Darkwing Duck.
That makes sense.
There
We
was
got some.
more depth in Thundercats than what Darkwing Duck was. Literally just a cartoon, but Thundercats was more than that.
Mm.
We got some competition in the comments though.
We do.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Hey,
I'm
listen, the
sure.
more people tune in, the more challenges we gonna have.
John has cast his vote, man.
Okay, so John, we got your vote. Let's go around the Grateful Brothers first, and then we'll jump to the comments for their vote. So, Greg, let's go with you. What you got?
On both?
No, we're just doing Darkwing Duck versus Thundercats.
Well, being true with who I am in the Ninja Turtle band, I'm gonna have to say Darkwing Duck. Because as cool as Thundercats was, I was raised around women, and you know, I didn't know what it was like to be a boy. So
What's happening right now?
Listen, I just
He did this
recently
last week,
became
John.
a
You missed
man, guys.
He did this last week.
He did this last week.
I don't. Somebody's paying him to
happening?
do this.
What is happening? I don't understand what's happening right now. I'm so confuzzled.
Thundercats was
the
cool,
duck?
but I never watched it, man. Hashtag what the duck.
What the duck?
What
I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Already.
Look at how many ducks are in the bracket, guys.
Okay,
That's
all right.
funny.
So your vote is Darkwing Duck because you watched that show a little bit more than the other.
And I'm a musician, guys. It's the theme song.
Mm.
I don't know Darkwing's Duck theme song. We did say
How
we were
do
going to
you
pull
not-
those up today.
Go
So
ahead.
we have to find a way
Pull
to
it
do
up.
that.
We got to play it. Okay, play the theme
gotta do it
songs
for the last
head to
four.
head. Yeah,
Yeah,
play the theme songs head to head.
the last one. Yeah. No, we
Oh.
need to do it for this next one. That's what we should do it for. No, actually, all four of these deserve to have it played
Right.
at some point.
These last four should get their theme songs. I can pull.
If I'm sharing, Greg, it won't play my audio, will it? I feel like it will, but
I think it.
we'll get back to it. Let's
think
go
it
with your vote, Brad.
My vote, and I'm gonna give a little bit of background to this. Darkwing Duck did not get my attention because DuckTales did, and I thought that all the duck I could take was
What the duck is going on?
I knew that was gonna get y'all. I was trying to say it with a straight face. All I could do was DuckTales. That was it. Once you had a little bit more than that, I was like, nah, they just biting off DuckTales, man. They can't do it. But in that same break, man, I would go Thundercats just because kind of like what John was saying, man, that sword and that gauntlet and the transformation, then they fighting Mumra. It was just like I was always engaged in the action perspective of it, man. That don't really captivated me. And then besides it, all you had to do was hear Thundercats. Oh, and I'm just like, yo, that was the battle cry, man. I was like,
What?
well, that's it. So that's where I'm going. I'm leaning.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Yeah. You hit some good points, and to your notion about too much duck, DuckTales was absolutely like the thing you're gonna sit down and watch. And I feel confident Darkwing Duck came right after that. If it didn't, it was around the same time.
Right.
By the time it came, it was like, all right, I've had enough duck for the day. I'm gonna move on to something else. But my whole thing is like, if it came down to me being able to watch one or the other,
Right.
I would absolutely pick Thundercats because of all of the other things that went along with it. It's like, I'm gonna watch this show. It was just too incredible. So,
the lightning, man.
I felt the magic and I heard the roar. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They were
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. It just reminded me of butt whoopings.
What?
I didn't like the thunder. I just like.
Oh, come on. Panthro was mean. Was just like he was the guy. Panthro, Chitara, like come on, man. Like it was cool, man. It was just a cool thing.
You know the names?
Yeah. Who are the other ones besides those three? Do we remember those?
I don't remember the twins. There was two little twins.
They had twins on the show.
Yeah, these two little, like, yeah. I can't even remember what they are, but yeah.
So it looks like I might be able to share my audio. Let's listen to these theme songs. Then we're gonna get the votes from the people in the crowd. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
I see what man.
You can hear it in the background.
Can't hear that?
Nah.
Not through the stream.
All right. Well, I'll come back to it.
Brad, you're streaming, right?
Yeah.
Bring it up on screen. Oh wait, can I present too?
I think we all can, but I stopped my screen to. Oh yeah, here it is. It says also share the tab audio.
There we go. Let's go.
All right. So let's do this one and see if this works. Hopefully it will.
You got to bring it on stage.
Oh, and it's also playing through my TV, which is really weird.
Huh.
See, this is what happens when you play Darkwing Duck theme music. If it was,
I'm just saying.
This is what happens when you have subpar quality studio stuff.
What the duck is going on here? There you
go.
Here we go. Let's try this time and see what happens.
Now we got nothing.
Can y'all hear it?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Man.
Did anybody just get a whole bunch of flashbacks of eating cereal and watching cartoons?
Yeah. All right, so we heard the little Darkwing Duck song. Now for the truth.
Oh, here it goes.
Here we go. Once we get past
the fastest female.
So long, but
if the visuals had Darkwing Duck's theme and soul, we might be talking something different. But guys, like, it's cats. Cats are a-holes.
What? There's a lot of cat lovers.
Greg,
there's a lot of cat lovers.
Gotta get canceled out here, man. It's a lot of cat lovers.
Cancel me. I don't give a duck.
What the duck are you talking about tonight, man? Like,
he was waiting on that one, boy.
Yeah, he was teeing it up for a good minute. That's funny. All right, let's go to the audience right quick so we can go ahead and put a nail in this. Cast your final votes if you're watching this live. Your votes do count. Let's see what happens with this Darkwing Duck versus Thundercats semifinal round. I think it's a semifinal.
Is it?
All right.
Yeah,
so Crystal says she changed her vote back to Darkwing Duck. Theme song alone. Oh, we got 2 votes for Darkwing. Uh-oh.
Darkwing Duck. Let's go.
Greg over here casting spells.
Yeah.
Testing cats out and stuff.
I smell collusion, but
yeah. All right. And I guess we don't have no tiebreaker. Somebody else was in here, but
well, Kristen, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Kristen? She popped in. She said hi.
It's fine. Well, needless to say, we're currently at a tie. We'll figure out a way to break this tie in a minute. But for now, let's move on to the pregame Super Bowl of all Super Bowls when it comes to this. The mighty Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus DuckTales.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, hold up. We got Erica in the chat. She says Darkwing. I can't. Oh, I can't
Let's
believe
go,
it.
Erica.
Okay. So Darkwing has met its promise of, I guess, protecting the, I don't know, whoever. They should have lost against
Protecting, man.
Thundercats.
Who is he protecting?
I don't know, but Erica broke the tie. So Darkwing Duck it is to the finals. All right. So
He's
John, we
protecting
already
Duck
see
Boy.
where your vote is going. You clearly are eating pizza and yelling cowabunga. But tell us why. What's leading to this?
We talked about it the last time. I think it was just the team, just everything about it just made sense for me. You know, each one and their respective discipline that they had, whether it was the sai or the sword or the staff and the nunchucks. You know what I'm saying? Like Michelangelo was a knucklehead, but he had one of the most difficult weapons, which is the nunchuck.
That's right.
You know, and so on and so forth. So for me, yeah, it just hit different. Plus, I used to watch a lot of kung fu flicks, and I wanted to be a martial artist. So yeah, anything with martial arts for me did it.
Ninja.
I can see that.
Say the word ninja. I'm in.
Ninja, please.
All right. So he cast his vote. Greg, where are you standing at with this competition here?
Greg
Is that even a question?
Don't tell me you had too much.
I have to
now.
ask, Greg. That's why we're doing this. I need to know why, not just the vote. I need to know why you chose.
Listen, I am Mikey at heart. Okay. I love my ladies. But the Ninja Turtles defined my childhood and continues to define my adulthood. The only difference is that the tomato sauce on the pizza does not agree with me anymore. And so I got to eat Tums after I eat pizza. But that does not stop me from eating pizza and kicking ninja butt. Them foot soldiers, that shredder, they don't know I was trained by Splinter. Okay? Splinter was my mentor originally. He was so wise. He was so
Myron
sage.
Splinter Golden.
That's what I'm saying. Myron Splinter Golden. You got it.
That's wild. So y'all calling him a rat. That was you trying to say?
Listen, it came out of your mouth.
Thank you for pointing that out. That's what I thought. I was like, wow, that just happened.
He does have gray hair. I mean, I'm just saying.
No, it's like what y'all said. The disciplines, the balance, the teaching how to work on a team, even when they disagreed, like they all came back together. There was fun. The theme song alone, though, and we can play the theme songs up against each other, and I'm really torn because you know me, Team Duck, but like ducks against turtles.
Yeah, man.
Oof.
Okay, so what's your vote? Turtles?
Yeah, if they were both on, I was gonna watch Ninja Turtles. I could catch DuckTales on the replay.
Okay.
And luckily they weren't both on together, so I didn't have to choose.
All right. Brad, what we got?
Man, you already know, but I mean, it goes deeper with me, man. I cannot remember a childhood without Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I remember when the first movie came out, like the first when the commercial came on TV. Like I remember the excitement because like prior to that, me and the friends that I had in my neighborhood, I had 3 friends, and we were all roll together as 4, and we all had like a role. We all picked the turtle that we liked the most, and I was Leonardo then, and it was like still to this day. And I liked it because just like John said, they each had different weapons, different skill sets, different personalities, and they all took separate journeys by themselves, but they all did that to like find themselves and get better. But when they came back together as a team, and they beat everything, and then until they had to come up against their greatest challenge, which was Shredder, which I felt was like their biggest challenge in life. So look, whatever your biggest challenge in life or your mountain is, you look at it as your shredder. You know what I'm saying? And it's not something for you to take on alone. It's something for you to take on with your team. So what's our shredder? You know what I'm saying? It translated into like a much deeper conversation, man. And I mean, aside from that, the video games, the paraphernalia, the backpacks, the lunch boxes, the meal specials, like all that stuff, man, it all played a big part. So definitely TMNT for like definitely.
Did they have a cereal?
They did not. Not that I know of. They probably were like branded on a cereal, but they didn't have their own.
Yeah, I think they tried and it failed miserably.
Probably.
And who don't like pizza, man?
Yeah, they probably had a branded pizza. Yeah, I'd say that faster than cereal.
Fellas, I'm with y'all 1,000%, but because I'm who I am, y'all had the mask. Mine is in here somewhere. I'm trying to see if my daughter can bring it, but I just turned my light purple just to kind of represent Donatello a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I can do. However, I'm not finna do my DuckTales like that, man. Y'all not finna just have 4 slam votes and then everybody in the chat voting for them too. Y'all ain't finna slip on no DuckTales. Now, I made time for DuckTales. I don't care what was going on. When I heard the little swimming through the gold thing and that music, that theme song came on, nobody in this room heard that theme song and wasn't singing along with it. Nobody.
Nobody.
Now, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle theme song wasn't no chump. Now, it just wasn't, right? We know those by heart as well. But DuckTales was just, bro, like it broke the mold. There was no cartoon prior to DuckTales that had a cult following in the way that this did at that time. Like it was brand new in the midst of everything else seeming like everything else. And then it had spinoffs, which Darkwing Duck made it to the championship. It's basically like, yo, we need another duck show. What the duck? Hey, let's do it. Right? So I'm going to vote for DuckTales because I feel like it just needs a vote. There we go. Even though I love Teenage.
A sympathy vote for the duck.
Yeah.
That's such a Donatello thing.
I know where your heart is because if I still had the video of you with the bow staff, we all got to get them weapons too.
Oh, period.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do this just for the sake of doing it. We're gonna play a minute of each one of these theme songs. It's only right. Okay. So here's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You might sway my vote, man.
There we go. That's my point.
Every time I hit a bottleneck, I build a new AI employee to crush it.
Do you really?
Great, dude.
That's cool.
Awesome. It's not the same without the video, though. And they're green. Those turtle boys don't cut them no slack.
It's crazy because I can see the animation.
Ad lib.
Right.
Yeah, I can see it. Even though it's not on the screen, I know exactly what's happening. Yes.
Erica said the cheese pool on their pizzas always sells it for me. Brad, you gotta highlight these comments, man. Show that people are engaging. Come on.
Yeah. I'm so lost in the songs, man.
Yeah, I know.
And then we have the greatest cartoon theme song in the history of cartoons.
Oh man. Yeah.
Bro.
That's so interesting. Honestly, I almost want to switch my vote.
With them horns.
You can't do it on a song alone. Every song plays a part, but it's like
oh boy. That was so good.
And I'm just saying, bro.
Right,
it's probably the best theme song for a cartoon ever.
It is. That's
it was so good.
It's better than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I agree. That theme song.
Danger lurks behind you. What?
And
you know what? Hey, John. Hey, don't sing it like that. Go, did it. Like, just stutter the D a little bit before you do it. Okay, yeah, good job, man. It's the danger. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. And they had all type of life principles in that cartoon.
I was
man.
just
It
about
did.
to
It really-
say that,
It
man.
did
They
have a lot
really
of
did.
principles, man.
Scrooge McDuck. Golly.
Mm.
They really
So-
did.
In line with what we were talking about before we started this, we were talking about it's all about the journey, right?
Mm.
Ninja Turtles were stuck in New York City
Mm.
fighting the same foot soldiers, the same Shredder, the same Krang and the Technodrome, and it was the same storyline recycled, different bad guys. It kind of got old. But DuckTales, even in just the theme song, they were in outer space. They were going around, and there was all sorts of adventures. And then there's one line that I never caught until when we were listening to it last week. It said, "Daring and do bad, daring." What did it say? Daring and do bad, and daring, do bad, and good luck tales.
What?
That's what
Like-
they said.
Look up the lyrics if you can.
Greg, are you drinking? I just need to know.
You would know. You would know. Hold on. DuckTales lyrics. So I looked up. I was listening to the song on Apple Music. He said, "Oh, where is it?
I got it up.
You got it?
Tales of daring, do bad, and good luck
Yeah.
tales.
I never caught that. But the reason I caught it is because can you make it larger? If we're on a journey, when we tell our testimony, what is it? Tales of daring. Sometimes we do bad.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
And then it's like, good luck. We're trying, we're failing, we're pivoting,
Mm.
but we're on this journey. Woo!
Mm. Mm. See,
He got the robes and the offering
See?
plate, baby.
How,
I'm just saying.
He got
I'm
the
just
robes
saying.
And the offering plate.
oh, I don't know. That's tough.
I'm not drunk, but I'm just saying, like, there's might solve a mystery or rewrite history.
Not
Isn't that what we're all
ponytails
doing?
or cottontails. No.
Hey, do y'all see the comment on the screen though?
And just ignore all of the other stuff that's coming through. Like, I feel like there's some bias to this highlighted comments here. We need a moderator. We're hiring.
I put some duck stuff up there, some duck stuff.
All right. Well, they don't count if they're not in the comments, Crystal. So,
Ooh.
you know, because I got 800 people behind me that voted for DuckTales. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold on. I told Crystal, don't cancel me, y'all. But Fred Hammond's "You Are My Daily Bread" song is DuckTales' theme song. You just have to trust me. Now I'm so curious. Like, my
Yeah.
brain is swimming in, what is this? Who is Fred Hammond? And how do I not know about "You Are My Daily Bread"?
How do you not know Fred Hammond?
Yeah.
Listen,
That was gospel, baby.
that's why
Blasphemy.
I
Blasphemy.
grew up with no religion until 13. Then I was a Jehovah's Witness with my mom. The only ones.
It's all good. I want to hear what this sound like just a little bit, just so I can
Yeah.
clear my mind.
Now here's the time when Detroit can.
I could see where you're going with that, Erica. It's gonna take a little bit more,
Mhm.
you know,
It's there though, but it's
I
there
can-
though.
a little bit
I
more
can feel the
tequila for
vibe.
me to really hear it. You know,
I feel like
Yeah.
you can do the Carlton to DuckTales theme song very well, man. That's got that swing. I like
Greg,
it.
that's
Yeah.
not the Carlton. That's not the
I
Carlton.
didn't want to hit my
Greg.
mic, man. I'm trying to.
all right. So right now, it looks like it's a landslide because I was the only person that voted for DuckTales. Did we have anybody that switched? I just want to know. Okay, that's a no. All right.
Wait,
well,
hold on. I switched, bro.
I didn't know.
I took off my Mikey. I love you, Ninja Turtles. I will
All right.
always love your theme song. We are still the Ninja Turtles, but
And
guys, we gonna lose the audience.
No, we're not gonna lose them. They
We
here.
gonna lose the audience.
It looks
Nah.
like Erica still voted for Teenage Mutant. Crystal is 10 toes down with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, you know.
TMNT, baby.
And
Kid
looks
Outlaw
like,
has voted DuckTales.
yep. Okay.
Got a third on DuckTales. Come on, man. Wifey's not even in the room with me. I'm not texting. My hands are here.
And Erica,
Erica's
you
still
were
mentioned.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? I feel like she was.
Yeah. Erica's TMNT.
So that Erica's out here breaking ties. I don't understand this guy.
Wait. There's more people in the chat, right?
No.
Where's
No.
Crystal? Crystal, where you at?
She already voted for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. She got other people to back her.
Greg is trying to mess with the ballot boxes.
Hold up. I'm sending out I'm going live on Instagram real quick.
Greg is a lobbyist, man. He's a lobbyist.
I'm about to lobby for this.
It's okay. I mean, we know who the truth is.
We do.
All right. So we down to these final two. It was something else we said we was gonna do. Oh, we gotta pick the ones for next month or next week or whatever.
That's true. And it's in the categories are either sitcoms or we do music. I feel like that's very broad. If we're keeping it with stuff that we watch, sitcoms would be, good.
I like the idea of sitcoms, honestly.
Yeah.
Because there's so much there.
We're still gonna
there's
have
so
to
much.
like break it down to like what
Same type of concepts.
doesn't. Yeah.
What we learned.
So, without really going through this next round, is it a consensus?
Oh yeah.
Or is somebody on the Darkwing Duck fake flying vehicle through the city that nobody is committing crime in?
Just saying, it's like what we talking about right now. Like,
Yeah.
Gotta be, man.
Yeah.
Without the TMNT, where would be the GFB?
I feel bad y'all got y'all mask and mine is just somewhere lost.
You got the purple representing, man. I don't have my mask. Don't feel bad. Brad gave
Oh, I
it to
thought
me.
it was your mask. I couldn't
excited.
tell.
Nah,
I thought
man,
it was too.
It's a headband.
You told on yourself.
Yeah, well, dang conscience. So check this out.
Does this count?
There we go. There
Putting
we
them
go.
together.
Yeah.
Red and
yeah,
blue
that's
make purple.
Red and blue make purple.
I like
This
that.
episode of the GFB is brought to you in part by the letter F.
Okay.
I mean D.
What?
Hashtag what the duck.
Okay.
Greg, we about to take your road back.
Yeah.
You see what Erica says? Okay, masks. Y'all fighting podcast crimes.
That's right. That's right.
Podcast crimes. I heard
That's
that.
what's up.
So,
Oh,
audience,
man.
what
Alright,
we
so-
doing? What we doing next time? What is
First
the?
of all, let's crown our victor. Y'all give it up for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
There was really no competition for them. We just tried to
Bravo.
make it where they had competition. DuckTales should have won, but you know what I'm saying.
I feel like Transformers should have gone a lot further, but what can we do? What can we do?
Yeah, the graveyard of cartoons that did not make the cut. Yeah, one of those things. But congratulations to the Ninja Turtles. I mean, we are the Ninja Turtles proverbially anyway, so one of those things. But all right, so sitcoms. Let's get through that real quick as we wrap.
We can.
What criteria do we want to go with?
Let's ask the audience. What criteria sitcoms we want to go with? Is it a time? Is it a theme? Are we doing family, fun, lifestyle?
I mean, it has to kind of like the same parameters for the cartoon. What impacted you? Like, did you learn? Like we talked about the impressions and the enjoyment that we had watching those types of cartoons. The same thing could be applied to the sitcoms. This is stuff that we learned through the sitcoms, maybe about something about life lessons. More of those were exemplified in sitcoms, I feel like, than cartoons were, especially for where we were in our life.
Yeah,
We
but
should.
are we gonna pick? Are we gonna pick like the sitcoms that we watched as reruns, or the sitcoms that came out when like mid '90s, early '90s? Because I watched stuff like Sanford and Son and Good Times, and all that was before all of our time. But
Yeah.
that was the stuff I grew up on.
Mm.
Watching
That's a
stuff
really
Sam-
like
good
Benny
point.
Hills and stuff like that. So what? Let's pick a era, I guess, or
I feel
Mm.
like so Tiffany said 90s. That's what I was thinking, 90s. I mean, we already got the
yeah,
90s cartoons, right?
yeah.
We did 80s and 90s.
The 80s and
Oh,
90s.
okay. So maybe we do 80s and 90s sitcoms. Were they really sitcoms?
We're gonna have to
80s and
curate the
90s?
list this time. Like
Yeah.
Chat GPT is not just gonna spit us some. We're gonna get 16 solid joints, I guess. You know what I'm saying? From the
Mhm.
80s, 90s.
Oh yeah.
That's so tough, man. That's so tough.
But we shouldn't. We I think it's broad enough because we have things like Family Matters, Full House. There
Yeah.
was like different um culturally there were different ones also. So
Mm. Yeah.
I
And
think that matters.
Tiff makes a good point. I think 90s could encompass the most people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man,
All right,
now
so
I'm
are we
thinking
saying we want to eliminate the Sopranos, the Wires, the Game of
Ooh.
Thrones,
Oh.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
are
that's
we
something separate. That's not a sitcom.
okay? Let's define sitcom then.
yeah, I was gonna say
Sitcoms is
30
everything
minutes.
from like, huh?
30 minutes.
That's the
Sitcoms
real
for 30 minutes,
definition?
right?
It,
I don't
it was
know.
between 30 minutes to close to an hour, like 30 minutes to 45 minutes ish. But you had like Who's the Boss, Family Matters, The Jeffersons, Full House.
So
Cosby
listen to this
Show.
definition of sitcom: a television or radio series in which the
Mhm.
same set of characters are involved in various amusing situations. A situation comedy.
There you
oh,
go.
it's comedy. Okay, so Matlock doesn't fit or Murder
No,
She Wrote.
The
What are
Cosby
no.
those are
Show.
crime.
The Cosby Show.
And they were all 30 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
Amazingly. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, I can't believe
They were
they
30 minutes because back then it had to be. They had live studio audiences.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, they had commercials and
Prince.
stuff. Yeah,
Fresh
Fresh Prince goes into that too.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a
man.
sitcom. Yep.
So in that case, I think we should include some of those 70 shows like Good Times and stuff like that.
Oh.
Like you cannot
Good
leave those
time.
out because they were sitcoms.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Sanford
mean?
and Son. Come on now.
Sanford and Son, yeah, dog.
Was fun. That was
Martin, as Tiff put, it's
Yeah.
so many.
Family Matters. Full House.
Martin.
Yeah.
So
Living
let's
Single.
do this since we're here. I mean, we might as well just kind of like list
Type 'em
out,
up.
and then like we'll before we do the next show, we'll come with whatever didn't make the list and say, man, we got to put this one on here or whatever, and we'll eliminate some.
Yeah.
All right.
You say Seinfeld, Friends.
Seinfeld.
Friends was a good one. But Friends was more like 2000s, I think, no? Or was it mid 90s?
I think it was mid 90s.
Okay.
Friends seemed to span like a long time, man.
Yeah, Friends will probably make the cut because it was a very, very
That's
popular show.
extremely popular.
Yeah.
All right. So we got I'm gonna just type it on my screen because I think this is important. Y'all keep coming up with the names. We're gonna put them down and we're gonna, because we're gonna hit 16 really quick.
Yeah, we are.
Living Single. I think Greg mentioned it.
Cosby
Ooh,
Show.
Sabrina. Wait, no. What's the Roseanne?
Roseanne was one. Yep. That was a sitcom.
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement was a sitcom. What was the one with Al Bundy?
Married with Children.
Married with Children. That was a sitcom. Who's the Boss was a sitcom.
Just type in 90s sitcoms on the actually here.
Family Matters.
Bring this up and share it.
You doing chat?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
We said we weren't gonna use chat.
No. The private chat here, sir.
What the duck? All right.
Don't duck with me.
You're gonna
bro.
be saying
You don't want to duck with me.
You better
Gary,
stop
I'm telling
ducking me. Wait, what?
You don't want to duck with me,
Hey,
my
whoa.
guy.
what a duck
Pause.
would be.
Pause.
All right.
Oh man.
90210.
All right. So listen, all right. So, because we can sit here and name 80,000 shows.
We sure
only
can.
got 16. All right. I name your top 3 that you want on this list. Everybody.
Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Martin.
Mm-hmm.
And I said Cosby Show, man. We watched Cosby Show a lot in my household.
Yeah. Cosby's. Oh wait, was Full House one?
That was a sitcom.
I don't see it on this list. I wonder why. That's crazy. Oh, it's what to watch because it's services. Okay.
Oh, so good. So many shows, man. I'm just looking at the chat. It's like,
Dinosaurs.
227.
Moesha.
Was that the name of that show? Dinosaurs?
Yeah. Man, I'm over here having flashbacks. Dinosaurs, Moesha, M to the O to the.
Honestly,
I used to watch stuff like what happened.
The Simpsons got to go in here.
Oh yeah.
Was it a sitcom?
Honestly, yes. It was more of a sitcom than a cartoon. That's like talking about the other one. What's the other one? Family Guy.
Family Guy. Family Guy's got to go in there.
Because of Simpsons.
But Family Guy might have been in the 2000s.
Oh
yeah. Simpsons. That's ancient. That joint spanned a long time, man. I mean, because you remember like the first Simpsons animation, like it was like real goofy. It wasn't like streamlined just yet. I was like, man, they used to look like this, and then Matt Groening he took it to another level, man. Started predicting Trump would be president back then.
It's different.
All right, I got a list of 15.
All right, Tiff says maybe
share my screen again. I know we're missing a lot, but we just need one more to complete the 16. Oh, somebody said 90210. There you go.
Yeah.
No. 90210 was an hour.
She said no on 90210. It was not. It was not. That
was not a sitcom.
Oh, but you know what was Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the
Bell. Saved by the Bell was a sitcom.
Saved by the Bell was a sitcom.
All right. So we got 16. Share the screen, and what we'll do is we will iron out this list. Why is it showing so weird? Oh well. Anyway, we'll iron out this list and make it where it's like, finalized before the next show.
That's a bet.
Let's go.
That's a bet, man. We accomplished what we said we would, man. Wonderful job. Thank you for our wonderful audience in the chat who's given us so much feedback. Definitely taking it and using it. I can't wait for the bracket, next time. We're probably we'll talk about when we broadcast next, but looking forward to it. But to close our meetup, man, we started with gratitude, we end with gratitude. What's one thing each gentleman, that you would be in need of going into this next week of closing out? I know we all say prayer, and that's definitely something we want to underline within this group. We all pray for one another regularly. We all pray for ourselves regularly. So also put in the chat if you have prayer requests or there's something in there that you want us to, to lift up. Definitely we're going to do that for you. But what's one final thing that you gentlemen just want to put out there for our community and for those who are watching before we sign off for the evening?
Enjoy where you are on the way to where you're going, because it's all about the journey. Life is a journey, not a destination. And everything is happening exactly as it should at all times, in all places, for all people, without exception.
I would just say sometimes it's hard to enjoy the journey, but everything you're going through, everything you're dealing with is intended for your good. The sooner you recognize that and you can tap into the streams that are around you, that are feeding you, that look like pain, that look like discomfort, that look like frustration and things not going your way, just understand that those streams are coming from the main source. And the main source is feeding you. And it may not feel like it, but my kids didn't like broccoli. They liked hot dogs and pizza. You feel me? It's not about how you feel, it's about what's good for you. So take root in that, dig into it, and strap up, man, because you get one life to live. Make it what you want it to be. And don't take no for an answer.
For me, it would be sometime this week. If you haven't done it lately, think of that one person that you haven't spoken to and just reach out. Where everybody's in their bubble. Okay? Sometimes you gotta pop it. You gotta come out. Show someone love. The person you least expected will need it and will cherish it for the rest of their lives.
Amen.
Mine would be to, as soon as you wake up, and I know this is so overstated, give thanks as soon as you open your eyes. I've been guilty a very long time of, as soon as waking up, rolling over and getting on my phone. Just take the breath into your lungs, keep your eyes closed, and just say a prayer of thanks and gratitude, because we are not promised tomorrow. Every day, somebody knows is passing away. Somebody did not wake up today. Somebody may not wake up tomorrow. So every day that we are here on this planet, it is a gift and it is a blessing. And just acknowledge that within yourself. Let that be the start of your day, and then flow from that. Try make it an intention to give thanks and pray in the morning. That's what I would leave people with, honestly.
And just to acknowledge, Erica will definitely keep you in our prayers for clarity and increase in income.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, turtles and ducks, we thank you for joining us yet again for another stream here on the GFB Meetup. We meet either weekly or bi-weekly, depending on our schedules. Keep us in your prayers, as all of us are entrepreneurs, fathers, brothers, husbands, entrepreneurs in this life, just growing. And most of all, we're men of the Most High, men of God. So we thank you for joining us here tonight. Look for us to be broadcasting again. We'll put our information out there a little bit more organized next time. But we're definitely glad that you were with us tonight and had such a wonderful time. And look forward to our next bracket, the 90s sitcom, coming soon to you. So if there's nothing else, I pray that the Most High bless and keep each and every one of you until we meet again. Peace.
Woo. Woo.